What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of this Pentagon Challenge. Today we have the opportunity to book our place in the MLS Cup final. We take on Chicago Fire in the Eastern Conference final, and also the two teams from LA fight it out for the Western Conference title. We need to be in that MLS Cup. However, we need to get past the team from the Windy City. Let's get into it. So guys, this is the current state of play. We will take on Chicago Fire in the Eastern Conference final. LAFC will take on LA Galaxy in the Western Conference final. Now, I've done my research and this is what I found out. The two teams who are in the MLS Cup final qualify for the CONCAF Champions League, as does the winner of the Supporter Shield, which is what you can see on the screen on the right hand side. So that is LAFC. LAFC have qualified for the CONCACAF Champions League, as have the winners of this. So New York City FC are in there as well. So we need to get ourselves into that final to guarantee ourselves a spot. I'd like to think that we can do so. It's going to be difficult though. Chicago Fire, as you can see, did finish above us in the Supporter Shield standings. However, you take a look at our calendar, you can see we've played them twice since we've been in charge. We got a 3-0 victory against them at home and a 1-1 draw away from home, Arthur Williams being the deciding factor there. The stadium looks lovely over on the right-hand side. Soldier Field looks fantastic. But as you can see, though, guys, we've been on a fantastic run of games since. And to be honest, you've seen a decent amount of these. You've seen the game against Real Salt Lake. You've seen the game against the Red Bulls. You've seen the win against Cincinnati. You've seen all of our playoff runs so far, and today we have the Eastern Conference final taking on Chicago Fire. So we'll go into the tactical meeting. Nothing to change here. Doing very good things moving forward. This is the team then. Elney, it's exactly the same team. It's a couple of days after the last game. Elney in goal, Smith, Lautaro, Friedkin, Zimmerman, Antonucci, Capaldo, Williams, Buzio, Bersha, and Farrell up top. We will submit this team and get into the game. So then going into things, as you can see, the team is still a little bit not familiar with the tactic. It's getting there, but it's still not. It's still not there. The team is currently delighted because of the lack of rotation, which is good. 9 players happy with that. Let's expand that and see. Literally, the whole squad is happy because of the lack of rotation. Good. Let's go into the game and see if we can book our place in this MLS Cup. Chicago Fire doing very nicely. However, I will say, where is he? Oh, he's not got into their team. Chicago Fire have, if you've been watching this series for a long time, one of their players is Eder Wilson. He was our central attacking midfielder at Guarani FC. He was a new gen who came through in Brazil. He now is plying his trade in the MLS at Chicago Fire. This is a big match for us and even bigger for the supporters, so go and give them a good performance. Berisha's happy with that, which means I'm happy with that. My best player, good goal scorer, is very much one of those people that we want to be motivating going into this tie. We are away at Chicago because obviously they did finish above us in the MLS Supporters Shield and in the Eastern Conference Finals. So here we go then, guys. Playoff final action before we get into potentially into the MLS Cup. 10 minutes on the go and Chicago Fire have been the better team. Free kick for them then. Perez. We force them back. Cross comes over to the left-hand side into the penalty area. They've scored inside the first 15 minutes, and that's the first goal that we've conceded in this playoff run. We've done pretty well so far. We're not seeing a replay of the goal, are we? Yes, here we go. Here comes the replay of the goal. Sloppy from us, really, allowing Ramos lots of space out on that left-hand side, and then the goalkeeper getting beaten across his body. It's a good finish, but we should be doing better with those. Throwing for us. Berisha into... Oh, it's been ruled out for offside. Referee. I think we're going to VAR. Was that an offside? We know what happens with these VAR decisions for offside. They are always offside. Goal has been disallowed. I thought Lautaro had pulled us level. Long throwing from Zimmerman, though. Flicked on. He is offside, but is close. Warning signs, maybe? for the Chicago Fire, but we've not exactly imposed our will on this game inside the first 15-20 minutes. Zimmerman with this clearance then, it's aimless. No one's going to get there for Inter Miami. Obviously, we are in the pink and white. They are in the blue with the Red Sox. Into our penalty area, and guys, defensive woes inside this first 15 minutes. The goalkeeper's beaten. It is near post again. 2 goals down inside the first 20. We're just going to have to go for this now. Really disappointing considering we've had some very positive results against Chicago Fire to find ourselves in this position. 6 shots for them, 3 on target. And we are 2 goals down. Everyone not very happy on our side. Can we get a goal back before half-time? Bereshar with the header gets beaten in the air. We get the second ball though. Onto a second phase of play. Cross comes over. Williams gets the ball inside the penalty area. Goes back to the central midfielders. Working it nicely. Bereshar. Zimmerman's there. He takes a shot and it's the left back and he can't shoot and it goes just wide of the goal. I thought Frank Farrell would pull away from his man there and pick up the ball, but he didn't do it. Opportunity to get one just before halftime. Then Smith throws it in towards Williams, who gets beaten in the air by Ramos. Centre-backs with the ball here. Gets dispossessed. Does he know? We get the ball still. Cross into the penalty area. Farrell gets the ball, but he's the lone striker. We recycle it through the middle of the park into Williams. We fire another one over the crossbar. Warning signs are there, but we are struggling to break this Chicago Fire team down. I'm going to say I'm far from pleased with what I've seen there. These are the first 2 goals that we have conceded in our playoff run. Long goal kick for the Chicago Fire then. Zimmerman with that in the air. We don't get that one under control. Is this going to be one step too far for us here? Good block from one of our defenders there. It's going to go out for a Chicago Fire throw-in deep in our half. Our front line not really firing on all cylinders, I must admit. Throw-in for the Fire then into Dixon. Bereshar robs him of the ball. We need Farrell to make a run here, and he does. He's going to get a one-on-one opportunity here. Can he pull us back level? Farrell, it's a great save from the Fire goalkeeper. And the follow-up defensive effort from the team from Chicago has been fantastic there. We are pushing things forward, though. We are definitely having a better second half of it than we did in the first. Zimmerman. Antonucci. Can we have a good second half? They scored 2 goals inside the first half. We can score 2 goals inside the second half. Better shot into the penalty area. Come on, there's one. The German pulls 1 goal back. That's just 5 minutes into the second half. It kind of happened against Cincinnati as well. We were ropey in the first half and got the goal just after halftime. That was the decisive factor. Bereshar pulls a goal back level. We are almost on a level playing field now in terms of game stats. The fire-up shout comes in from my assistant manager. They've got another set piece here where they're going to undo us. Eric Perez with the goal. You know what, guys? I'm going to just throw us on very attacking. This could be the swan song of the MLS season for us. This could be the end. So let's give it everything we've got. Zimmerman with the ball at his feet then. Off the kickoff into Bereshar. Looks across the right-hand side. Here's Williams. Williams with a strike. And Arthur Williams. What a strike that is from the young Brazilian. Absolute thunder strike. And you know what? I'm just going to knock us back to attacking. Because at 1 goal, we can kind of make that happen. Bereshar and Williams with the goals for us. 20 minutes of this one to go. I'm going to flick us back to very attacking. With 20 minutes to go. See if we can kind of grab a third here. Away goals don't count, so we will be going to extra time if it ends a draw. Smith with the throw. I'd like to think he's going to take it short. He does. Edge of the penalty area. Yes, come on! Come on, Antonucci with a long-range strike. This has been a royal tale of 2 halves. We were shocking in the first half, and we've been very good inside this second half. Throw in for us then. Oh, the replay's taking a little bit of time here. Antonucci, it's awful goalkeeping. That is really, really poor goalkeeping from the Fire goalkeeper there. Spills it into his own goal. And 15 minutes to go. Anything can happen. And what can happen? They just score straight away. We are just flicking between attacking, very attacking, and positive here. We're giving up goals like they're going out of style. But 15 minutes to go. I still think we can score more. I really do. I think we've got at least one more in us. Smith with the throw. It's poor. Ramos wins that one. Antonucci with the ball at his feet then. Friedkin, our centre-back. Zimmerman. Out to Friedkin. We are piling the pressure on. Capaldo. Into Antonucci. Up into Farrell. Farrell! No, it's going to be disallowed. Oh, it's going to be disallowed. It's our second disallowed goal of the game. Referee. You cannot do this to me. The goal doesn't stand. Oh, Capaldo. Antonucci with the ball over the top. Farrell with a great volley. Acrobatic effort. No good, though. Set pieces is what's undone us, and it's kind of fitting that it is our defence that is costing us, because that is the area that needs the most work. 5 minutes of this one to go. It looks like the Eastern Conference Finals could be as far as we can go. Zimmerman with the ball in. It gets pumped clear by the Fire defence. Dixon with the ball then. I've got nobody as an option off the bench. They go in. They're going to have a one-on-one here. And Elney with a great save. Can we somehow do something with it? We kick it long. The highlight's over. 3 minutes of injury time, and they've got the ball deep in our half. Into Perez, into our penalty area. Cross comes over, and that's another one. Too much too soon, I think, guys. It's a case of too much too soon. The cross comes over. The goalkeeper's not claimed it. The defender's nowhere near him. And Chicago, this guy scored a hat-trick. And Chicago Fire are going to advance to the MLS Cup final. 5-3 in the end. The guy who scored 3 of the goals. Let's have a look at him. I mean, he's okay for the MLS level. He's pretty good. He's played 100 games in La Liga. This is where the season ends for us. I'm going to say I'm far from pleased with that result. We did have 2 goals disallowed for offside. But ultimately, disappointing, guys. LA Galaxy get through in extra time against LAFC. So as LAFC have already qualified, I don't know what that means for us. Chicago Fire will take on the LA Galaxy in the MLS Cup final. We lose in the conference final. And that, my friends, is a very disappointing end to a nice and interesting run. What's happened here? Oh, they've won the Western Conference. That is a very disappointing end to what has been a very fantastic run as Inter Miami manager this season. Losing 5-3 in the Eastern Conference Finals. We will advance a little bit just to see what happens in the MLS Cup, because I am very intrigued to see what happens. It's the Chicago Fire versus the LA Galaxy. Give me a few secs, guys. I will advance and come back when we have some definitive answers as to what happens with the CONCACAF Champions League. So then, guys, the season is over. LA Galaxy have won the MLS Cup. They've beaten Chicago Fire 3-2 in the final. And unfortunately, I don't think we now qualify for the CONCACAF Champions League. I will advance another day. It doesn't look like that has happened. We will go into our competitions tab, see if anything's changed here. It doesn't look like it has. We will continue, and that will be a big rebuilding process for us as we go into November. Obviously, it's not a great time for recruitment. Most of the major clubs in Europe don't have a transfer window now until January. We will have to try and strengthen at some stage. I don't really know how we're going to do that, but we are going to try our best. Reminder for you guys, the season starts in March, so we have a decent little run to try and get things to happen. If we do have to come back for a CONCACAF Champions League game, I don't think we will be in it, but that will be the first games that you guys will see next episode. That is where I'm going to leave things for today, guys. It's been a bit of a dampener. VAR has cost us, rightly so, but it was a thrilling game. 5-3 in the final of the Eastern Conference final of the playoffs. But that is where I'm going to leave things. If you have enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to drop a like on the video down below. Subscribe if you are new around here, and ring that bell so you're told every time I upload a new video. I'll be back with the start of a brand new season on Monday at 5 PM. Hopefully I'll see you there, guys. Take care, and I'll see you soon.